to another Vlogmas video. It's almost 12 days of Christmas. It's gonna start tomorrow, December 12th. Today's December 11th. And today, guys, for today's 12 days of Christmas, I'm showing you guys how to make my family's favorite macaroni and cheese. I already boiled the noodles to try to make this video short as possible. And I'm doing this in real time. I probably should have did it on the live. I got an empty pot right here. I got the dish that I'm using it in. I got my macaroni that were 56 cents at Aldi. And it came with this little, the little cheese packet. Yes, I used them. I know a lot of people don't like to use it. I dated this guy one time, and his mom is from the South. They're from deep in Georgia somewhere. Something with an A. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But, alright, you pour it in the pot. But she tried to teach me how to make like a southern macaroni and cheese with all the cheese and all this other stuff. And then at one time in my life, when I was at Dollar Tree during the Christmas holiday, this Caucasian lady, she was making green bean casserole. She's like, yeah, you want to know the best green bean casserole? She was like, I use Alfredo sauce in mine. She bought like Alfredo sauce, the green beans, and the little crustable, the French onions, and put it around there. She's like, yeah, I put cheese on top of it or whatever. So I'm like, people do all this stuff for the macaroni and cheese. Why not 4 cheese Alfredo, which I also got at Aldi's, is what's going into my macaroni and cheese, okay? And my family loves it very, very much. So this is what we're using today. My face look, I was gonna say puffy, but maybe, I don't know, child. Anywho, so that's what we're doing. I put the little powder in there. And then I get a little bit of milk. And I pour the milk in there. If you're measuring, I would say maybe a cup of milk. My grandma would be so proud of me watching me freehand the macaroni and cheese right now, okay? She'll be so proud. Then I get I usually put 2 sauces. I use 2 little boxes of macaroni. So there you go. The Alfredo. Pour it in there. And this is what it's gonna look like inside of the pot. I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here. And shake it up. Because I want all of it, okay? I don't want nothing sticking. I want it all. Give me all of it. Pour it in there. Bring the stove to a very low simmer. I'm going to use another jar. For the cheesier, the better. So that's 4 cheeses that you didn't have to buy. And I spent, what was it, like $1.60 for 4 different cheeses. You pour water back in the jar. I'm doing shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your Alfredo. Shake your Alfredo. Alright. Bam. We got our sauce. It's nice and creamy. And I didn't have to feed the cheese in and do all that other stuff Job be doing. So get some Alfredo going. We're going to stir it up today. We're stirring it up and stirring it in so that we get the powder nice and saturated and nice and melted in there. And it starts off looking a little bit yellowish. It's gonna turn white eventually. And you keep stirring. You can use the little hand thing and stir it in. I think that's enough for me. Now, the whole goal was to make this is just my macaroni dish that I use for the kids. However, today I'm going to try it a little bit different. I'm going to add in, so this is how I usually do it. And then I will be adding in my macaroni pasta. But, however, today I'm adding in some grass-fed ground beef, also courtesy of Aldi's. Why are people scared to shop at Aldi's? Like, the fact that you have to pay for a shopping cart, you get your money back, people, is what prevent people from going in the store altogether. I like Aldi's. I like them very, very much. It's like a little boutique shopping place. Now, I don't get all my groceries from there, but I get a couple of staple items from there every week. I get stuff from Aldi's, and I get stuff from, what's that place called? Food Lion. This is what it's looking like. You guys see? Now the stove is extremely low. Now we're going to add in our pasta. Ooh, you know what this is reminding me of? Hamburger helper. Without the hamburger helper stuff in the pot. You guys want to know something? I've never eaten hamburger helper. Never. I think my oldest son has, but yeah. Not I, said the cat. I grew up in a household where every day you had a freshly cooked meal. And when you came home from school, there was your food or your dinner was already ready for you. You're going to eat a snack. And then later on in the evening, you're going to eat the dinner. But everything was freshly made for you. And I try to emulate that for my children. So, then there's that. So, you guys see this? That's what it's looking like. I didn't really think about it until I was putting it in here that it looked like hamburger helper. I plan on baking this, guys. Yeah, we're baking it up, alright? Stirring it in. My pasta started to clump together a little bit, so I'm trying to smooth that out and separate it. What seasonings did I use? Might you ask? None. No seasoning at all. None at all. Alright. Now I'm going to pour my stuff in the dish. Hopefully I can get the camera a little bit closer. Can you guys see that? Now let's turn this off. So you can see what it's looking like here. You guys see that? Ooh, that ooey gooey creaminess. Now, if you've seen this being cooked this way on social media somewhere, I did not steal it. I did not steal anybody's recipe because I would have mentioned it. I literally came up with this on my own when I was thinking about how the lady was telling me how to make casserole. Green bean casserole. By the way, that ended up being the best green bean casserole of my life. I stopped making it though, because it's going to put some pounds on you, alright? It's going to put some pounds on you. But it's one of the best green bean casseroles I've ever had. Now this is a lot in one pan. Alright. Now, another Aldi staple. Is their nice, delicious Gouda cheese. And this is real cheese made with milk. Alright. And milk, I'm not pinching it up or none of that. I will just place it on top because everything is already cooked. And we're going to put this in the oven for about 20 minutes. And this is my kids' dinner for the evening. I'm going to add a vegetable on there. That's another thing I grew up on, well-balanced meal. So no matter what we eat, we're always going to eat it with a vegetable. And I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. You're putting this in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Alright. With a little bit of YouTube magic, I'll be right back.
Okay, hello. I got a new tooth today. I have it to the dental office, but also good. but also you got a treasure hunt today. When I played this ball to school, you brought
Show
me
them
back.
your ball. Ooh, that's your ball.
You think you can please stop the off quenching the treasure hunt?
You got it from the treasure box?
Yeah.
So let's show them your secret power. What's 1 plus 1?
2,
What's 2 plus 2?
4,
What's 4 plus 4?
8,
What's 8 plus 8?
16,
What's 16 plus 16?
22,
What's 32 plus 32?
64, as I can.
What's 64 plus 64?
What can 8?
Very good. What's 128 plus 128?
250.
Very good. What's 256 plus 256?
512.
What is 512 plus 512?
1,010. What do you know?
Think about it. Do the math. 512 plus 512 is how much?
1,024.
Very good. Very good. And how old are you?
5.
Very good. And he does all this math in his head. He came to me with this information like, oh, Mom, what's the answer to these questions? And then when I told him I didn't know, he told me the answer. So I found that to be so fascinating. All right, tell them that you're waiting on me to finish dinner.
Tell me when I finish dinner.
Okay, I'll tell you when you finish dinner. All right, guys, checking in. All right, guys, this bubbled over a little bit, but this is what the final product look like. Look like on the bottom. Yep, and that's the kids' dinner tonight with green beans. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.